Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mix It Up Podcast. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We back, Nick's back.
Hello.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year, man.
You got any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to start being very honest with people and like just speak my mind.
Speak your mind. That could get you in trouble. Because I would love to be more honest with fucking people, but they would hate me. Like they would
Yeah.
just hate the things I would have to say about them.
You know, I met this lady one time. I guess she would I gotta consider her a lady. I never met her in real life, but I think I met her. I must have swiped right on her at some point and then like became friends with her on Facebook and like we were texting back and forth. I think maybe I talked to her on the phone like a couple times, but she told me, and it pops into my mind sometimes. She told me the best thing to do is just be completely honest with people. Stop holding things in. Tell it what you actually feel.
Okay.
So like I was stalking her out on Facebook and she was a little like she looked like she was maybe like Native American esque, but like a light skinned Native American woman. Okay, like she wore like all that weird jewelry and like she was into like had like wolf pictures, like dark, like a darkness, but like a
Yeah,
dark,
yeah.
but like a beautiful darkness to it, right?
Okay.
So I was like, sure, whatever. Maybe we'll hang out. We'll just like get some coffee or something like that, tea, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
The typical meetup shit.
Yeah, but something felt really off to me because she lived in a really shitty part of the Bronx, okay?
Uh-huh.
And she just wanted to like smoke weed
Sacrifice
with me or
chickens.
something. Yeah, she wanted to smoke weed. Like, oh yeah, let's hang out. We'll just smoke weed. And I'm like, or it might have been like a shitty part of Brooklyn or something even. And I
Okay.
was like, this just doesn't feel right. And I just told her straight up. I remember texting her. I was like in my backyard. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna meet with you tonight. And like it was just I never do that. Either I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
ignore the girl, the
Yeah,
woman,
yeah, yeah.
whoever it was, or just like give in and just go and be a bitch. But I
Right.
was just like, you know what? You told me to be honest, so I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just not gonna go.
Right, right. Sound like the guy from Office Space. What did you
Exactly.
did you quit your job? No, I'm just not gonna go. That's a great line. That's what I
Yeah.
want to tell everybody that asks me to go places. I'm just gonna come back with that. Like, yeah, you want to go grab dinner? I don't want to go.
Yeah.
That's probably the best fucking bet.
What about your bills? I never really liked those either. I don't think I'm gonna pay them.
Man, I wish somebody would hypnotize me so I could act like that for a week. It'd be fucking great. Just walking around
Man,
with my slippers,
hell yeah.
fucking doing shit. Like, yeah, I'll fucking go shopping and like, the
God bless you.
dirtiest clothes ever. I don't need to get dressed up.
Yeah,
You
hell
know.
yeah.
But what's
Man.
my New Year's resolution?
No, I didn't
We're
ask.
asking, Nick. Oh,
I
you
didn't ask. But it sure
okay?
does sound like there's tea brewing in the background somewhere.
What is that in the background right now? Is that a painting you created?
That's a painting that I created of like an abstract painting of the Nirvana smile.
It looks like the Nirvana smile is on like a plate of vegetables. that's that's what it looks like. It looks like to me like you were playing with your food
Yeah,
and you made that out of your food. That's what it looks like to me. That's
it
because I'm
does.
like looking at it through an abstract mind.
Yeah. I posted it on Instagram and Facebook, and one of my family friends he wrote back. He's like he's in like his 50s. He's hilarious. He's crazy. He goes, "Oh, you found my 2.5-year-old daughter's drawing." Oh shit.
That's funny. I think I seen that on my fridge.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's kind of what all abstract art looks like, though. Like some 2-year-old fucking did it.
It's
You know?
like that. You got to interpret it yourself, right? That's what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but I
guess so.
noticed the Nirvana face like right away,
Yeah.
so I knew it probably had something to do with Nirvana.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but then I'm looking above the Nirvana head, and it looks like you spelled Nirvana.
I did. I just wrote Nirvana out in like all over the thing too.
Yeah, because it's all over.
It's all over. I wrote it like throughout the whole painting. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh
I don't know if
shit.
you could see it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it right now, but
You're right. It is like a little kid's fucking painted house. Now I'm looking for clues.
how come you can never see anything on this fucking with this camera, right?
I should be like, you should put this in like dentist's offices.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, now I see it. Yeah, you should put it in like fucking little kids' dentistry offices. You can see shit.
It looks cool in real life. Like somebody would buy it if it was in a picture frame and you were selling it at like a place that sells things,
Yeah.
a store, I
Uh,
think they're called.
yeah, it's called or a flea market.
A flea market. That's what I'm talking about, really. A flea market. Somebody would be like, "Oh man, that's super stoner cool." You know?
Yeah, yeah. You need to like find like open up a spot next to weed shops.
Yes.
You know, having that like, oh, I'll get high, fucking walk in this fucking art place and just stare at art.
Yeah.
I never got that. I tried to do that one time on a date a long time ago
Yeah.
and went down to like I don't know what museum it was, but just walk around, you're staring at like pieces of art, and it's to me it's the most boring as shit. You know, I think you would have to get like really like fucking stoned and
Yeah.
look at the paintings in order to like appreciate it more. You know,
Yeah.
that's just
Maybe
me because I'm not really that I don't know. I don't
artistic.
quite yeah, artistic maybe,
Yeah.
autistic. So yeah, that's just me. I don't know. Not into those fucking things, I guess.
That's all right, Mike.
Maybe I would be. I don't know.
So, what is your thing?
My New
Your
Year's
your New
resolution.
Year's resolution? Yeah.
Um, trying to think about this before. I was like, all right, first off, I got to finish my comedy thing, formatting it, and putting together like the thing. I really got to do that. I just been so wrapped up in my head with my dog Barkley being sick that I just really haven't had time to do that. So I definitely want to focus on that.
What do you mean?
Definitely doing more
What thing?
cardio.
What like what you're putting together like a skit?
No, the hour of comedy that I want to make, film, and put it on here and put it out there.
Okay. Well, how long you have? How much do you have so far?
I can't really define like minutes. I mean, if I wanted, because it's not
Right.
all written out or whatever,
Mike can't define minutes.
I
because,
can't define
you know,
minutes. Yeah, I really can't define it. I don't even know what that means.
let's define it for you, Mike.
What is a
I'm
minute?
just gonna guess at what it is. It's a way to measure time. It's a measurement of time
What is
that goes
time?
in increments of 60 seconds.
What is this? The fuck's a second? Hold on a second.
Second.
What does a second mean?
Second. Second. A second.
No, no, hold on.
Thank you, tea
Listen.
lady.
Listen. Hold on a second. What does seconds mean? All right, that's the opening joke in my new hour of special of Mike Trainer.
That's great.
Yeah, so I'll definitely want to do that for that's the focus for the new year. More cardio.
Yeah.
And definitely get my dog healthy because I tell you, man, what a weight on my mind. Let me tell you. It's not
Yeah.
good when you have like a sick dog and you're trying everything.
Yeah.
And you can't figure it out, and then most likely it's something really bad. So it
Hopefully
just
not.
sucks. Yeah,
Hopefully not.
Just got that bad feeling. I'm trying to stay positive, trying to think positive too. Positivity for the new year. Putting it out in the universe. So if you put out positive thoughts in the universe, supposedly the universe rewards you with positive things.
Yes.
So that's what another one. That's my third. Probably should move that up to number one because that'll make everything else happen if that's number one New Year's resolution. So yeah, and listen to more Jewel and Halsey. Apparently, I like them.
Yeah, man. We gotta practice love, man, appreciation, man, and
Yeah,
all
man.
that good stuff.
Sick of all the negativity. Sick of wanting to fight people on Twitter. Tell them to come
Good.
meet me at the bowling alley and shit. Like, who
Dude.
am I?
You've
That's
told people
insane.
that? You've told people to meet you at the bowling alley.
I've told like that one person back on Twitter. I think I showed you the picture of when he went after he said something about my mom and digging up my mom or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Because on my Twitter profile, I have a nice picture of her, or whatever. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And the scumbag said that, dude. I gave him my address after the bowling alley. I told him come here anytime in the middle of the night. I don't care. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna bury you in my backyard. And every morning when I take a fucking dump and a piss, I'm gonna go right on your fucking grave. So yeah, I went a little fucking crazy back then, but once I just like I snapped like a lunatic. If that lunatic said that like in front of my face, my bare hands would have literally strangled the life out of him. I wouldn't know when to stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the scary part. Like I know like I have like things where I snap, not like, but that's one of them. Like where I would murder you. Like I would murder you. There's
Yeah.
no doubt about it. You could try to defend yourself all you want. You might get a couple good shots in, but you're done.
Yeah, that's understandable. I'm
You know?
glad. I'm glad that you went from positivity to very negative in 3 seconds of saying you wanted to go to
See?
more positive routes.
Yeah. So in a more positive note, like my backyard's fine. Like there's no holes in my backyard. So that's the positive, Just a
Yeah,
bunch of diarrhea.
it's better off that you never met up with that guy because now you'd be in
Yeah.
big trouble, probably. You know, he
You
said
don't
some
really.
bad stuff, and that's
Yeah.
on him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
guy's a
I
fucking
know.
piece of shit.
But in the court of law, like, if I kill him, would the jury of 10 people be like, yeah, it's fine? Like,
Well,
I would hope so because, you want these people that would say that kind of crazy shit
right.
online dead. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Did I tell you about the movie that I wanted to, probably not. Maybe I did last time. The movie that I wanted to do is with the missile on your car, right? Didn't I tell you about that? Everybody, when you get your driver's license, right? Everybody gets their license and they also get their license to kill, right? They get one missile throughout their whole entire life that's attached to their car. Okay?
Okay.
Now, you also have a camera on your car.
Right.
So when you pull that trigger, it's got to be a justified fucking missile launch, okay? It can't just be like, I don't like that guy. Fuck him. I'm going to missile launch him. No. Somebody's got to fuck with you so bad on the road that you're like, missile launch, engage, and you blow that motherfucker up and you don't go to jail for it. You get your one missile, okay? So people on the road would be acting so respectful to everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
Nobody would be cutting each other off. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But people would then probably form gangs and shit like that. You know what I mean? Or steal somebody's car, steal their missile. But that's the thing. That's punishable by death. You can't fuck around like that. And also, then there would be people that'd be selling black market fucking missiles, like, oh, reload. You know what I mean? But that's
Yeah.
also punishable by death. So, like, you can't fuck around really. But in the same sense,
Plug of worms.
maybe when you're born, you have the right to kill fucking one person that steps the fuck out of line. And if that was true, there would be no trolls ever. No one would troll. No one would troll because you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. Did Mike use his kill shot? Only the fucking government knows if you used your kill shot.
Wow.
You don't have to tell anybody. It's not.
You don't have to. Yeah.
It's not like your coronavirus status, your vaccination status.
You're
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
People would definitely be on their best behavior because who really wants to have the chance to get hit by a missile? Like,
Right.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's one thing to get like shot or like, instant death, but a missile, Jesus. Sure, to be kind of instant, but that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Fucking missile, man. I mean, listen, we need something to help out to get people out back on their best behavior. I think we're seeing the real side of people when they're on the social media and how they act. They act like either a hard or negative way.
Yeah.
Like, but in person, like people don't say shit like that to their face because they don't want to get punched.
Right.
I mean, that's the only thing. Like, I can't imagine just being so nasty to somebody in public, being like so close, like on an elevator together.
Yeah.
And just be like, move over, you piece of shit. Yeah. Can you imagine just saying that in the middle? Like, if some lunatic said that to my face in the elevator, I'd be very taken aback. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's crazy.
I would laugh. That would be hilarious.
It would be pretty funny. We should actually do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do it. Like, we could say it to each other, right? And we'll film it while there's other people around, and just to see their reaction.
That'd be awesome.
It'd
be awesome.
It'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
If I walk in the elevator and Nick's like, "Get away from me, you piece of shit!" Oh, that'd be fucking great. Oh, classic, classic. That's the new comedy show we got to make in 2025.
You know what we should also do too? We should steal people's comments, like the trolls, and say them to each other in real life, and right. Act out a whole scene so to see how absurd it is actually, because the things these motherfuckers say on here is just bizarre and so mean that you're right. People would never say them in real life to each other.
No way. If you do it, man, you got King Kong balls.
Yeah,
If you're able to do that, because it
yeah,
just kind of reminded me when you said like like you're gonna start speaking honestly, and
yeah,
I think that's more of an honest reputation of some of these lunatics on Twitter.
yeah.
So they maybe they should act like that in public. It'll be crazy, but listen, man, we got drones, we got everything flying over our fucking houses, scanning shit. There's more drones flying like every night. I start seeing outside, like in New York, and it's weird. Like you talk to some people about it, some people are into it, like, oh my god, I'm kind of scared. I don't know what it is, the nukes. But other people, it seems like they don't even want to talk about it. They just kind of brush it off, like, they're not aliens. I think all this stuff right now, what's happening now, they're just getting people accustomed to having shit be flying over our heads 24
Maybe,
7 and spraying
maybe,
us with fucking shit.
maybe. I don't. I for one don't give a flying shit about the drones. You know what I'm saying? Like,
A
I
lot of
can't do
people are.
anything to stop them. I don't look. This is how you stop the drones. Don't look up in the sky, and then they're not there anymore. It's just like fucking, just like gonorrhea, Mike. You don't look at your dick, it's not there.
Yeah, but if you take a peek at it, it's there.
If you take a peek, yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Oh no, if you take a pee, yes, you're right. You can't pee with your dick shut. You could close. You could pee with your eyes shut, and you
It's
won't see it.
just, yeah, just
You're right.
better hope you have perfect aim.
You're right. Yo, you ever trying to piss in the middle of the night and you don't want to turn the light on, and
Yes.
you're like, and
All the
you're like,
time.
you say to yourself, I don't understand. I'm doing exactly what I do with my
Right.
eyes open, but I don't hear any water.
Dude, that's me every night. Every night I wake up because I'm older now and I have to take a fucking piss at like, 3 in the morning. And you're right. I for whatever reason, I don't want to turn that fucking light on. I feel it's just gonna wake me up
Yeah.
and I'm in like a trance, but like
Yeah.
who knows where that fucking pee goes, Who
I
fuck
don't know.
knows?
We know where it goes.
Yeah.
Anywhere but the toilet bowl it goes.
You wake up the next morning, that's why you slip it and slide in the bathroom.
Oh shit.
So you have no like thought. Did you watch the podcast from a couple weeks ago that I posted
No.
on YouTube to watch all the drones and all the videos I had?
No, because I don't care about the day the drones started happening, Mike sending me these videos of drones as if I give a fuck about staring at a little object that looks like an airplane and his blurry ass fucking videos that he sends me like, "Oh yeah, please send more." So then I'm going to watch a podcast with more blurry video.
No, you see the lights, you see it coming clear. It was pretty crazy, man. People were like, I don't know. A lot of people were like, "What the fuck?" A lot of people are worried
Yeah.
because they're like, "What the fuck's is?" Yeah, Because imagine, what if it really is like
I
the
don't want to
government
imagine.
said?
I don't
No,
want to imagine, Mike.
no, you gotta imagine. Think positive. Imagine. So you're thinking like these drones that are coming up from they don't know where they're coming from. The government says they have no idea. What if that's really
Yeah.
true? That's scary that we would have extraterrestrials with their fucking planes or whatever the fuck they are, drones, whatever you want to call them, coming in and just looking around, snooping around. What are you looking for? What God forbid they decide to take us and
Okay.
do
So
whatever they want to us.
let me just tell you right now
Make us Amish. Who knows?
that the drones that have white lights and also blink red and green, those are drones, right?
Right.
Right. Those are not aliens because the odds of them building something that looks like we made it and also deciding to put a white and strobing green and red light so everybody knows that they're here and that it's safe in a fly zone doesn't 0% chance of that fucking happening.
You think
Zero
maybe they're
percent
just trying to
chance.
blend. Maybe the aliens are trying to
Yeah.
blend.
Yeah, they're trying to fucking blend. Also, obviously it's not a fucking issue because or either or the government knows what
They can't be
they are.
detected. They can't be detected on radar.
They can't be okay, it doesn't matter. They're right there. You see the thing, go fucking fly a helicopter up to it and
Can't.
watch it land.
You can't
Why?
get to it. You can't
Why?
get to it. Nobody knows.
Yeah,
Every time
okay.
they have a F-6,
Okay.
they had one of these fucking orb things or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Because there's orbs also.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of crazy shit going on. And a fucking F-16 fighter jet in New Jersey, right over our friend of the podcast's house, Depot, on the BBO NYG podcast, if you want to listen, flew right over his house, chasing the fucking orb. Like, it was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
nobody knows what's going on. But, yeah, if it is aliens, it'll be wild. It'll be wild that, I don't know, maybe they become our new masters or something. Who the fuck knows?
It's
That's
not
scary, though.
they're not aliens, Mike.
All right, whatever you want to say.
Why would they be aliens? Why would they be fucking just what red, white, and green? Don't even probably exist in alien fucking. Like, come on, come on,
Well,
come on.
colors don't for aliens. Colors don't matter.
Colors matter, but they probably have colors that are just bizarre, and they don't. They're not gonna look like our drones, Mike. Let's be real. Come on, Mike.
Maybe you're right. I don't know.
Come on, Mike.
All right, you didn't convince me, but you convinced me.
Mike, come on, Mike. Be real, Mike.
All right. So what else you want to talk about?
Drones.
Socks. What do you want to talk about?
Yes,
Socks?
I want to talk about socks because me and Mike had a conversation about socks today, and he's the only person that I've ever heard mention that his socks apparently don't get lost and eaten by the sock monster.
Of course, because they're always on my feet. They're in fucking three places. All right, they're on my feet where I know where they are at all times. They're in my hamper when I take them off my fucking, or they're just on the fucking floor next to my sneakers if I had to take them off. That's the only three places. Like there's nothing I'm doing where I come home so angry or mad that
Yeah.
I take off my socks and I just fucking heave them across the room where they could just magically disappear or something or fall underneath my couch. Like where do they go? Like how does socks just disappear? It doesn't make any sense. You should
Mike,
really get a hold on this.
there is a creature called the sock monster, which fortunately for you, you've never come in contact with because every other human being that I know, you could literally put all your socks in a laundry basket, do the laundry. You're missing socks afterwards. They're gone. They've been eaten by the laundry monster. You could throw all your socks on the floor, gone. Random fucking one black sock, one gray sock here. Sock monster ate two socks that night.
You know what you need?
Fucking dude, sock monster eats your shit.
You didn't. You know what? I bet you don't have this. You don't have sock insurance, do you? That's what the problem is. You should have took out the sock insurance and put out a claim
Mhm.
to get your socks back. Listen, there's been a couple like, oh right, where's my left sock? I have my right sock, but where's my left? And then I'm looking all around, but then I was like, oh shit, you know what happened? I have a big hole in it. And I threw it out.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm just saving that one sock just in case I come across another one with the same color.
right.
Or if another sock of another pair just, if I got a big hole in it, then I have a red and a blue sock or
Right.
red and a green, like the
Yeah.
alien drones. And I'll like it's Christmas time, and I'll put that. I do that for Christmas. I put a green sock and a red sock on my my booties for to celebrate Christmas and New Year's. So I have the same socks on for the past week and a half for the holidays.
That's real nice, Mike. You know what? I just thought of a really cool idea. What if you had like, and I'm sure this exists, and I'm sure people do it, but like underwear that like had, you know how like they have that underwear now that has like a place, like a placeholder for your dick, like it has like
Yeah,
dick space,
it
dick
says.
space,
Yeah, it says this is where your dick goes.
right?
Narrow.
Dick space sounds like MySpace for dick pics, but
Yeah. Oh, you want dick space? Oh
feel
yeah,
like-
I got. You like my song on dick space?
I feel like if we Google dick space, it's probably a website that we don't want to be on.
Who's your top 10 dicks?
So the dick space area
Yeah.
is like the softest cloth, like cottony, like
Yeah.
like the ball on top of a Santa hat, like all of that,
Like
just right around for the dick space. How fucking nice would that?
Yeah.
And then like you'd probably just be walking around with a full on erection the whole day, and it would just feel so fucking soft and dick spaceable.
What about bubble wrap?
I just heard Barkley
Snore. Yeah, he snore.
bubble wrap. I
Yeah,
don't
bubble
know,
bubble
man.
wrap underwear.
Bubble wrap underwear.
You always see it like always see a horny guy playing with himself. All you hear is pop, 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 pop.
Bubble wrap bathing suit would be hilarious to run around on the beach in.
Yeah, we'll be like, especially like for women too, get a 2-piece. Next fall, like you wearing the new bubble wrap? Yeah, it's from fucking Versace.
Be hilarious.
Yeah, so my socks are good.
Yeah. You know, when I always rip the liner out in my boxers because like who wants that shit? Like it just feels unnaturally tight around your legs and around your balls and shit. And it's like so I always cut that shit out.
Okay.
And you know when you do that, you walk on the beach and there's always wind on the beach, and then like it just blasts it just blasts, it's just a mold of your dick on the fucking
Yeah.
beach. And you're like,
Right,
cool,
right.
yes, you see my 1 inch cold freezing dick. I hope it's on us right now, right?
Right, right. It's
I
the
used
weather. It's the
right.
weather.
Yeah. I used to want to make something where you put like a little pouch in front with inserts, like
Yeah.
gel inserts. So like when the wind blows, you don't care. You can talk to everybody with your hands up, like sure, sure, unsure. Like when you're walking on the beach, you gotta constantly be pulling out your bathing suit because your dick's fucking like all shriveled up and looking at. But then I realized I kept the fucking that stuff, the net in the bathing suit, and I went to the beach. And when I walked out of the water, the net protects your dick from fucking.
I mean, that's why you don't cut it out. It's there for a reason. It's not like,
I didn't realize it. I had no idea. The
right.
wind can blow on your bathing suit, and everyone's not seeing your shriveled up fucking little baloney dick.
Yeah, listen, I always hated the net lining in fucking bathing suits.
Yeah.
But this baloney dick is fucking comfortable in that. There's nothing fucking coming out of that shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I still don't like it though.
Wow.
I'm against it still.
How many did you cut out? Like you think in your lifetime?
Countless. I go into stores and cut them out without even buying them. I cut them out for other people.
It's like the guys at Bradley's. He's fucking back again. Fucking guy is a lunatic. He's cutting out the liner of every men's bathing suit.
Shit. Yo, have you been
What is
into
he
a
doing?
department? Have you been into a department store lately, like Marshalls or something, where you
No.
go in and
I'm
they
an
have,
adult.
dude, they have,
I'm on Amazon.
yeah, it's a good point.
You
They
know?
have a security guard there waiting for you, and he has to let you in the store now. Like you go in the store, and he's like, "How are you today?" And I'm like, "Good." You? He's like, "Good." And then he just opens up like, the magic carpet fucking medallion, like those stupid ropes. They either
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one of those and they let you in. And I was like, I asked the guy, I was like, what the fuck is this for, right? And I was like, do you not let some people in? And he's like, no, I pretty much let everybody in. And I was like, so what is this doing?
Yeah, right. It's very straight. It's like gave him a job because they had to or something like type
Crazy.
deal.
They're trying to deter
The
people
looting and shit.
walking in and like robbing the place, but
Yeah, they're worried about the mobs of fucking kids that go in there and fucking just steal everything at once and they run out because you can't catch all of them.
yeah, but there's nothing to prohibit them from going out. They're stopping you from coming in. And then once you're in, you can get out whenever the fuck you want.
What they should do, these department stores, once you go in, they should lock the door behind you and you can't leave. So they say so.
Right.
So if you start going fucking crazy, right? And then all of a sudden try to run out the store, you see a big bolt of fucking steel just come down right in front of the door. Everything's locked up and you just can't leave.
No, you just can't leave.
That would imagine you have to do that for a store because these fucking loonigans are fucking
Loonigans, good word.
loonigans.
It's a good word.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to talk a little bit about football?
Oh, the survivor pool.
Yeah, we can talk about the survivor pool.
Well, yeah, that in fantasy. Yeah, I'm in the survivor pool, 200,000 final. So yesterday, after Nick had a dream saying stay away from the Colts, I was like, let me take the Colts against the Giants because the Giants obviously they lost 10 games in a row. They can't score more than 5 points a game. So I'm like, it's the obvious pick, right? And of course, the Giants somehow score 45 fucking points yesterday and they lose.
Yeah.
And which just pissed me off, man. I probably should have listened. First of all, if the golden rule is not to go against your team, my team's the Giants.
Yep.
So right there, I was like, ugh. And I almost took Atlanta last week against the Giants, and I would have had this other team to pick. But listen, wasn't in the cards. A lot of people are going to end up winning anyway, so it would have been probably like 20 grand a person. But still, missing out on 20 grand is, man, that fucking sucked. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. But I had, but I won the fantasy steal, the Rob's fantasy football thing.
Yeah.
So did that. So that balanced that out, destroyed everybody.
I think we got to go back a little bit further on this, Mike, and let everybody know exactly what happened with the dream.
Okay.
So I've been asking Mike pretty much every week, like, yo, Mike, you still alive? You still alive? And like, that gives me a little bit of like fun because I don't gamble anymore. I like to live through Mike with his gambling, right? I want him to win. Vicariously. I want him to win, right? And he comes very close.
Yep.
Comes very close. There's going to be a year. I thought it was going to be this one where he was just going to accumulate all of it, right? So I must have been like thinking about it a lot. And I had a dream where Mike picked the Colts and he goes to me, they were supposed to win out. They were supposed to win out. And they lost in the dream. So I told him the next day, I said, Mike, stay away from the Colts.
Yeah, it was in my head. It was in my head.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get it out of there, but I'm like, Nick's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna bet the fucking Colts.
Yeah, and then he fucking calls me. I mean, we talked on Saturday. He didn't call me. I called him because he never calls me.
Right.
Even the best part is I called him, and then he didn't call me back. I called him back for him.
Yes. A little busy.
Yeah. So I'm like, he's like, yeah. Guess who? I don't want to tell you, but I'm picking the Colts, and I'm like, inside of me, I'm like, that's silly. That's so silly. But I couldn't tell him to change his. I couldn't tell him not to because that's a lot of money, right?
Yeah, right.
I couldn't say no, man. Change that vote. But I'm saying to myself, like,
what an idiot!
You shouldn't do that, right?
I know, man. and I joked around saying like, I probably should take the Giants because I could take the Giants.
Yeah.
And then I was like, ha, Giants. They lose every game.
Listen,
never would have thought, man. Never would have thought. It's like such a big story too for them winning because it knocked them from having the first overall pick in the draft to like fourth, and everybody's just losing their minds. Fans are calling sports stations saying, "What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah,
I'm done with this organization." People get really, really intense about their teams. Where I mean, listen, I get intense about my teams, but I ain't calling a radio station and telling them about it. It sounds weird, right?
Yeah.
Does that sound fucking weird?
Yeah, but it gets people. They like it. You give them a little bit of.
I get it, but that's fucking crazy.
Listen,
I ain't gonna let it ruin my day.
Listen, let me tell you something. This is the fact. Not that I fucking remember. This is the fact of the matter. On that team of the New York Giants is how many people? 40 people or something like that?
A little bit higher than that.
All right, how many? Like 40, 41?
Like 60.
There's 60 players on there?
Then before, yeah, around there.
Okay. So there's 60 players on there. All right. The starters weren't starting, right? A lot of the people were fucking, right? Didn't they have like second and third string fucking people in?
Giants.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those people have something to prove. They want to be on the team next year. They want to get a starting fucking position, right? The coaches have something to fucking prove. They're not playing. These people aren't playing for next year because there might not be a fucking next year for them.
But the Colts were playing to get a playoff chance, to get into the playoffs.
Colts suck, dude.
I don't know why they came out and laid an egg like that. It just didn't make any sense. Dude, the Giants had everything. Like, they had a kickoff return to start the second half. Fucking Colts come all the way back. They come within 2 points of tying it. Yeah. And they run this stupid play. And you're like, what the fuck? Then they still had another chance, but their defense was pathetic. But listen, it was just one of those deals, man. It was one of those fucking deals where I'm watching the game and I'm just laughing because I'm like, I already knew in the first quarter, I'm like, I lost. I already know this. And then I just started betting the Giants. So I made out some good money yesterday because I knew, like in my head, I was like, I had the Giants getting 10.5, Giants getting 7, Giants getting 3, Giants to win. I was all over the place. So, yeah. I mean, listen. Oh, well, maybe I'll hit a Super Bowl box. You know what I mean? Right. That's what I'm hoping for this year.
Good.
Be nice. But I'm up. I'm up pretty well this year. I hit a Monday night rollover for a few.
Nice.
I'm up in like regular like draft kings and shit. Now I'm moving on to these Super Bowl boxes. We'll see what happens.
Good. That's great. Mm-hmm. All right. So now let's move to the fantasy. Let's move to your fantasy league.
Dominated. I was in Rob's league after week 1. There was drama. A lot of drama in the Rob's fantasy league. I lost by more than 40, so I had to do a video. I did a video. Some say they didn't like it. Some say I wasn't going to do it. Some didn't believe in me. How dare you speak Merry Christmas? How dare you speak Merry Christmas to me? So all of a sudden I went on. Yeah, I fucking hired you to be part of the team and to tell me who you want to draft. I'm like, you got to take over the team. I make this announcement for Nick that's Nick's taking over the team. They
Yeah.
didn't like that. But I knew karma comes around and gets you guys. So then the more they made fun of me and Nick being on Fantasy Football Brothers, all of a sudden I started winning. We started winning. A couple
Mhm.
weeks we won, a few games we lost, we won more. Then all of a sudden, bang, we're in the playoffs. Then I get a bye week because I come all the way back and go into first place the last week, all the way from the bottom to the top. Jay Z said it. Now, have the bye week, first week, just hanging out, watching these other losers play each other, losing. Then we're back. Round two, we beat Dill Money, destroyed him, destroyed him. Then I'm like, you just got to win one more game against John. The one guy I didn't really want to, I would have loved to play anybody else. I don't want to beat John. I was almost rooting for him, but then we were just pretty much dominating John, and then we easily won the fantasy football chip. Now, the name on our trophy, since they like to make fun of the Mix It Up podcast and make fun of me always saying to like and subscribe and smash the like button. So now the team name that's going to get printed on the trophy, and last year's guy has to go get this engraved. So the winner of last year, I think it might have been Tony, if I'm not mistaken, or so he has to go get this name engraved. It's called, our team name is now Like and Subscribe Pussy Lips. So they have to go and get that engraved, probably in somewhere on Yonkers Avenue.
Oh my god,
that's the so now they got to look at it. Every time a champion wins and they get to hold the trophy for a year, that name's going to be on it. It was either that or Leah Thomas's left nut.
Leah Thomas's left nut, huh?
Yeah, I could have went there, based on the whole granny things. But yeah, but it was fun, man. It was nice to come back and just win the whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
and just get radio silence in the group. Like, I'm waiting for just one congratulations, just one.
There wasn't one,
not one. So they hate it.
Wow. They got their other
winning the chip. Nope.
They got their side chat going.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a side chat. I wish I was a hacker. Break into that and just like, what you say about me?
Yeah.
Treat them like the dude in the elevator that I'm gonna yell at. But yeah, that was it, man.
Shit. Yeah, I watched that video that I sent multiple times today. It cracks me up. I think it's hilarious.
It was good. Yeah, I'm glad you redid your original video that you posted. I was waiting for it. I'm like, I think I told Barkley, I was like, yo, this nigga, he's gonna call me fucking back saying I should make another one, right? I should do it over. I'm like, yeah, it's coming. And then all of a sudden, like, yep. I'm like, yeah, you should do it. They came up with a pretty good idea pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I just wish you had heads of lettuce so you could have stuffed in the bra.
I know. I didn't have any. I was gonna.
Been funny.
Just for everybody, I dressed up as a woman because these guys were pretty woman-like. It's a weird aura going on in that group chat. Very weird.
Right.
Was it like that when Rob was alive? It sounds so weird to say when Rob was so weird.
I think it was more,
he's still here.
It was more busted balls.
Yeah. Okay.
More of that. Yeah, it wasn't so much negative.
Yeah.
Like whiny babies. That's how that's how we describe it. Like, what happened? Where should they just get loaded up? Would you drink estrogen? Something? Like, what's the matter with you? Like,
Wait, that's how it is now, or that's how it was?
No, I'm saying that's how it is now. With the whiny and a lot of estrogen. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna bring fucking testosterone fucking supplements next year on the draft.
They need Rob running the show again. That's what the problem is. They forgot about they forgot about some stuff, I think. That's what I was trying to get at when I sent that video. They forgot whose league they were in.
Right. Yeah, right.
They weren't in corporate fucking Johnny's fucking league. They were in Bobby Break Your Bones fucking league, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that guy just wanted to have a good time. If you guys invited me, listen, number one, I was in the fucking chat a long time ago. Like, I don't know who put me in it. And I was like, I got to get the fuck out of this chat. Like, I hated me. fucking chat. And then
Right, 'cause
dude, I don't know what happened to them. It's very, very weird. I gotta explain this. I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it to you this way, guys. Pretend you have a group of friends that you consider like your best fucking friends on the planet, right? All of them together. You see them out, you give them big hugs, and then all of a sudden, like say they have this group chat that you're not in on because you're not part of it. Say they're in a basketball team or
yeah,
something like
yeah,
that, right? And then somebody goes, "Let's add Nick into it." And like joking around, I'm like, you guys all suck at basketball. I'm gonna destroy you guys. And instead of your friends laughing at you, they say, yo, you don't belong here. Get the fuck out. And you're like, what is going on? That's exactly what happened. You're like, you don't belong here? Shut the fuck up.
yeah.
It's a group chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ, man. These guys are they're so serious. They're so serious.
So silly, man. At the same time, it's so stupid and
Oh
silly.
my God. So silly. Like, it's so silly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to let it. I just gotta let it go. I just gotta let it go. Some smack. Like I go through these emotions of wanting to choke them all, and then just saying like, just gotta let it go.
I know. It's stupid. It's just fucking fantasy football. It's dumb.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm retired now anyway, so I'm out
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. Okay. My ass.
Guess that league goodbye. I dominated. I'm gonna leave on a high note.
You should.
I'm like, remember me, bitches. I
Yeah.
give my fucking like and subscribe, pussy lips trophy, and I'm out of
Oh.
here.
That would be crazy if you left after that and had that engraved on there and just like peace out.
It'd be fun if I just dropped it on them that night of the draft where they would have to hustle and find somebody else. I take the trophy. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm not playing this fucking fantasy league ever again. I get in my car and just take off, and I flip him the bird as I'm flying, as I'm leaving. I'm kidding. It's positivity, man. I'm not.
It is.
It's just, yeah, I'm not doing all that. It's just funny to talk about. It's funny to bust balls and get involved in that shit. It is kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's all about. Like
Yeah.
lighthearted busting balls of people. You know.
Yeah, right. Don't tell me this podcast sucks, otherwise you're dead to me.
They haven't. These motherfuckers never even listened to the podcast. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
And to top it off, Rob was on the podcast when it first started. You know what I'm saying? So like he was one of the only people that listened to our podcast.
Yeah, right. He was. Yeah, I know.
So I mean, listen, it seems like unfortunately haters gonna hate, right?
That's what it is.
And the haterade sometimes gets poured out from people that are closest to you. You know, and you don't even expect it. You don't even expect it, right? I mean, shit. What does everybody else do? What does everybody else do? Nothing.
They don't have
Right?
a podcast. They don't do shit.
They don't do anything.
No, they go home, drink some beers after a hard day's work.
Yeah.
Yeah, put yourself out there in the world.
But
Do something.
then they're probably they would say to us, "You know how many kids I have to look after every single day?" You know, I mean,
Yeah.
they got like
No,
these-
they'll come up with an excuse. They
Yeah.
people list. That's why I got a dog. They just use your kids or your dogs, animals as an excuse not to do things. That's what it is. You know, if you want to be more honest, no, I don't want to go out with you guys later. I don't feel like it. But instead, I'm like, you know what? I gotta watch my dog, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying like I can't make it.
Right.
They're like, oh, we understand. Yeah, I got my kids. I got to walk with my kids.
Right.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, stay home. I'll never see you again.
Yeah.
Not goodbye. I'll never ever
Yeah.
see you again.
It's not goodbye. That's why, dude. What did I do? I did a Christmas. I do this yearly Christmas spectacular at Yonkers Brewing Company, where I
Right,
get a
right.
bunch of bands together, and we've done it in the past where I did like 9 hours of music, and we did donated money to Feeding Westchester. We raised like a couple grand or whatever, and I think my company matched it. I think I got it up to like $4,000 or something like that, which was cool.
I was there
And
last
then-
year.
You went last year,
Yep.
and then like this year, I thought I was going to be able to wrangle a bunch of people because it was Sunday in
Yeah.
in the middle of the day. No, maybe not you, Michael F. Trainer.
No, but a lot of people like they like to Sundays their day off to like stay home, watch football, relax, unwind.
Yeah.
Saturday, like you had last year, would have been perfect.
I know, but I figured Sunday, these people with their children would be like, "Oh, let's go out to the brewery and let's get all our kids and have a good fucking time and hang out and eat, drink, and be fucking merry, right?"
Yeah.
And our kids could come watch some live music and stuff like that. It didn't work out that way. I didn't even get a fucking answer from anybody other than Joe and John Rubo. I knew you weren't coming because you're a piece of shit, right? And
And I
no,
told you about it.
yeah, but
Before.
no, nobody. You see the text message, it's there. And then I was busting everybody's balls, like saying, "Oh, I got a table reserved for everybody. Just let me know when you're here."
I laugh when I see that shit.
Dude,
Like,
nothing. At least give me a no, because we went to the Christmas dinner on Friday. I can't come back down to Yonkers two days in fucking of the weekend. Give me something like that.
yeah.
Give me nah, I can't make it. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, not every. I mean, Jesus Christ.
People like the radio
I'm
silence.
doing something. I'm doing something. I'm doing something. I'm putting together a fucking charity event.
Yeah.
Acknowledge it. Say I'm sorry. That's pretty cool, but I can't fucking make it. Right?
Yeah, right. That's a classy thing to do. A little respect here.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
A little respect, a little answer instead of radio silence. I think people are more comfortable radio silence than people.
Sweet. Yeah, it's like how remember we talked to Crazy Chris that time and we used to radio silence the shit out of him all the time.
Oh yeah, because he'd send like 8 videos a day. I'm like, all right, I didn't get to watch them yet. Let me watch them, and then I'll comment.
And then when we acknowledged it, we told him straight up, like, "Sorry, Chris, we radio silence you."
So yeah, we radio silenced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just not. It's if one of our friends said like something like, "Oh, I put together an art exhibit this Sunday," wouldn't you at the very least be like, "Dude, that's fucking gnarly"?
Yeah, I would be like, "Yo, cool," but it's the Super Bowl, so
right.
Send me some pictures, you know?
Yeah.
I'll like it on Instagram.
Shit. It's not like these motherfuckers like they went to see my band back in the day, like the Suicide Kings, me and G, and we sucked. We were terrible. They went to go see them because we were younger, but come out and see the new Nicky Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like branch off one night.
Branch off.
You know what I'm saying? Like say, yo, let's get a couple of the guys together, like you do, you and Malarzik and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys live in Yonkers. Big fucking deal. Break off. You know what I'm saying? Like get like yo, Tony, yo, Marco, you want to go check him out, Kupo? Let's get together.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
It reminded me, like I definitely wanted to do like remember how we did a dinner last year? Like we went with Crazy, Lima Bean Uso, a couple other guys.
Wait, Lima Bean came?
Miguel Ply. We went to Bonamici.
Oh, the Bonamici. I thought you meant the steakhouse.
So I was hoping to have that, like, go down, but with my sick dog, it's hard for me to get out. Like I can't even say that's an excuse. It's just like the damn truth, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. I just can't be gone for that long and have him have like some kind of like seizure and shit. So otherwise I would have loved to have like another dinner like that, even at like a place like Lombardo's or something where it might be a little cheaper for everybody or something, but hopefully maybe down the line, maybe we'll try to plan and hopefully people don't radio silence me on the group text.
right.
I like when you sent that a group text to somebody like a Malarzik, in a group text, and you just wait for an answer. Instead, he'll just send you some stuff like you weren't even talking about.
Right.
I'm like, you're not answering the damn question.
Yeah.
Are you coming to dinner, or are you gonna keep telling me about, what you're gonna do to my dog? So,
I have. Speaking of Malarzik,
I'd rather radio silence. Actually, I'd rather radio silence.
I have a voicemail on here, a minute-long voicemail from the middle of December from Malarzik, which I've never listened to.
Oh, wow. Are you going to play it for everybody?
I can play it right now if you want.
Play it. Let's see. If I have to edit something, I'll edit it.
I don't think you do. I'm reading through it right now. I don't think there's anything you have to edit on here. Hold on. All right. Fuck.
Nick, it's Mike Malarzik. Yo. Let's make a Christmas CD. Yeah, CD. And you play the saxophone, and you be Saint Nick because you're Nick, and I'll just be me, or maybe an elf. Who knows? And we make a Christmas thing. Record it with a saxophone, and I sing all the Christmas songs. Let's do it. Let's get in the recording session. Let's get it out before Christmas. All right? It's the fucking holidays, man. Let's go. I'll bring the eggnog, and we get it fucking done. Yeah, all right. Trainer could be in it too. Wow, bro. You know what I mean? He could be an elf. He's a good little elf. You get back to me on this, pal. We got to do it. You're probably doing nothing, and you go listen to this message and say, "What the fuck?" Okay, good night. Merry Christmas.
In true Malarzic form, you think he's done with the conversation,
Right.
but comes back around and keeps you there for fucking another fucking 20 minutes.
Always comes back around with him. That's funny. You should fucking do that. You should make a fucking little holiday album. You and Malarsic, have Malarsic sing.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. I would definitely buy that album.
That would be great.
You kidding me?
Oh shit.
All right. Anything else? Guitar store story you want to go talk about before we leave?
Oh, the guitar story. Yeah, it's a funny story, so I'm gonna tell it. Ready?
I mean, you should.
I traveled to a guitar store. We went to this guitar store the other day, and I'm jamming out, and fucking like it's a little store, so you know it didn't seem like they really wanted me playing their instruments, but I went there solely to play their instruments. Right? I didn't have any real intention of buying anything from this store when I set out on this mission that day. So I sat down, I saw a cool guitar. I was like, sweet. It was like 380, 60 bucks, some shit like that, 370. I was like, let me play this thing. It sounded okay, whatever, right? But I liked the color of it. It looked really nice. So like I was right there about to pull the trigger on this fucking thing, okay?
Okay.
And I looked down and I'm like, what the fuck? So on the circle of like the body of the like the hollow part of the acoustic guitar, there was like little paint, like chips, as if like they didn't finish it fucking properly. It wasn't smooth. So I told the guy, I was like, dude, I gotta be honest with you, I'm not really a big fan of this. You know, it's kind of like it's pulling my eyes right to it. You look down at the guitar, that's what you're seeing, right? So he's like, oh, let me go see what I can do. He goes back there, he's like buffs it. I'm looking at it, I'm like, nah, it's still there, man. Like, listen, you know, he's like, oh, well, can I take some money off of it? And I was like, it's not the matter of money. It's the fact that it's drawing my eyes to it, and I don't like what I'm fucking seeing. You know what I mean? If I'm going to buy this thing, it better be fucking brand new. So he goes over to the counter, and he starts grabbing Sharpie markers. Okay? He starts off by grabbing a blue one.
Great.
And then he says to himself, because it was like a bluish-green guitar, and then he goes, he didn't have the right shade, so he grabs black, and he just starts drawing on the circle cutout like a new decal he's adding on the guitar. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, how the fuck do I get out of this right now, right? So right before that, some other customers came in and like they relieved the duty of me being the only fucking guy, like customer in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, here's my chance. So I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm like, dude, no. I'm like, I'm not buying that. Thank you very much. I'm leaving. So we walked out and I was like, there's no fucking way. How was I supposed to fucking buy that fucking thing? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of human being puts a Sharpie
to a guitar? That's
to
insane.
a guitar and thinks like, oh, can I? Yeah, I'll buy it now.
But he probably had like in his head, he was probably like, I got a great idea. Yeah. I know what'll get him to buy this fucking guitar today.
Dude,
I'll pull out Sharpies and start drawing on it.
Insane. I'm not gonna say the name of the place because
Sam Ash.
Yeah, no, it was a small store. It was a nice store. It was weird. It's a little weird. Sweet.
Had a weird vibe in it.
Well, there's the guitar section, then like you have to go in the back to get to like the keyboards, and you have to go through like this dungeon tunnel. Which
sure you were at a guitar store?
It was what?
You sure you were at a guitar store?
It led into like the drums and keyboard section by going through this like scary little dungeon tunnel.
Sounds like you're about to get sexually assaulted.
Yeah. And that's where the bathroom was too, right? Yeah, it's scary.
Or you were walking into like a secret club in New York City.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was
in the meat packing district.
Yeah.
Meat packing. You know what that stands for?
Yeah, it stands for butt sex.
Yeah, a lot of meat down there. A lot of packing meat.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my story about the guitar store. And I'm just like,
yeah, that's a lunatic. Yeah. You don't start drawing on a guitar and expect
he was desperate for the sale. He was desperate for the sale.
Yeah. He was like, oh my God, how do I get this shit off?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, his bright idea obviously didn't work.
Yeah.
He's probably still thinking about you. He's like, I lost that damn sale.
Oh yeah. He thought I was
he's probably like, He's probably like, it was the Sharpies. It was the Sharpies. He's probably
Yeah.
telling his wife, like, you know what? I shouldn't have pulled out the Sharpies. Otherwise, he probably still fucking would have bought it for like $20 off.
I would have.
Like, and she's like, get out of the house. We can't live now. You ruined his life, Dick. Yeah, now he has to move.
If he threw in a guitar case, I probably would have bought it at like
Oh yeah,
a discounted price. And you throw in a guitar case, I probably would have bought it. But
wow.
he was too
They make
desperate. You could
both.
smell it. You could smell the desperation on him. You know, he's like the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a fucking lifetime fucking warranty on it, and I'll throw 17 years on top of that lifetime warranty. You know, it's guaranteed. 100,000, one lifetime plus 17 years. You know, it's like crazy.
That's
Yeah, I
a
don't
good time for a guitar. Well, on that note,
Yeah.
it's a wrap on the Mix Up Podcast. Welcome back, and I guess we'll see you again in 2025.
Yeah, everybody have a good, safe, happy, healthy New Year, Eve party, all that good stuff. Don't get too drunk. Don't be hungover on New Year's Day. Listen,
Don't drive and don't drive.
if you're not hungover on New Year's Day, you
You did
are
it
one
wrong.
day ahead of everybody
Oh
by not being hungover.
wow, I was gonna be like, well, you did it wrong. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
You say so.
Yeah.
So stick to your New Year's resolutions. You know, past January 2nd.
Yeah.
With that, we out. Peace.
Peace.
Sometimes the darkness shades the light. Sometimes the day feels like the night. I don't know what's wrong with me. Never mind about what I've seen. I'll sit alone in this disguise, but I'll try. So I hang my head, I drown my thoughts, smoke my stuff, and I sing my song. I don't know much what it used to be. I love myself, but I don't love me, no. The question still remains.